destroy, man. Build.
Oh, true. Build and destroy.
Hey yo. Yeah. Me and my niggas, we was raised up in Babylon. Let me tell you about this road that we travel on. Gotta be patient, cause the battle long is man is strong. Yeah, right with the hand of God. Me and my niggas, we was raised up in Babylon. Let me tell you about this road that we travel on. Gotta be patient, cause the battle long is man is strong. Yeah, right with the hand of God. I'm surrounded by Gentile sinners. They work for the reptiles. That the shit is wild. Wow, it's like X-Files. The shit is vile. Disgusting. I'm about to switch up my style. My shorty mad at me. What a catastrophe. It's still all hail King Selassie, your majesty. Certified street scholars, you know my faculty. We don't seek dollars, but deep knowledge or salary. I got a message for the man then. What up? Y'all like chopping, I like planting. My bars will fry you up like plantain. My brother light you up like a lantern. Hit him in the head, leave him pomegranate. That's for acting savage like Ashkenazis in caverns. Peace to the orphans in Uganda. Might adopt a few once I get my bands up. Yeah, I be a god, but I move like a Mansa. King. Don't take nothing for granted. My mind's deeper than Atlantis. I'm so high with the stars and the planets. Universe. And yo, what I told the youth them? Yo, what? Stop all the shooting.
Hulk smash. Peace, the man, woman, and child. Welcome to the Black Messiah Talkz Podcast. I am your mighty host, Action Man, aka the spiritual scientist, and I'm with my host, my brother, my A-alike, B-alike, C-alike, Bamboo Twigs the God, aka the Essence.
Peace, 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 peace.
We also got Mr. Mastermind in the background, making sure everything is technical. Yeah. All right. We in the building. And what's going on here, man? What's going on here? All right, we live? Is we live?
We supposed to be live.
That's what's up, because I don't see nothing on my screen, man. Like, what's going on here, man? Okay, we live. My bad. Pardon me, folks. I need y'all to go like, share, subscribe, comment.
Do all that fly shit, you know what I'm saying?
Do all that flying shit.
Or donate. I like that.
Feel free to donate, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to donate. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt to support, show love. You know what I'm saying? Giving is receiving, huh? Giving is receiving. We supposed to have my brother from another mother on the podcast today. A guest, my brother, but he's I don't know what he's doing. He said he's busy doing something at the same time while doing something at the same time. So, you know, we're going to keep it fly. We're going to keep it pushing. And if he decides to push up, then we'll just have him, you know, we'll just receive him, you heard? So, what a fucked up week though, man. Like, energetically, man, like, I don't know. For me personally, that's why I asked y'all when y'all came in the door, like, how was y'all feeling? Because I felt a little tired. I felt super mentally focused, but I felt physically tired, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck it was, man. Like, how about you, man? Was it just me? Or I know Mastermind told me he was tired, stayed in all fucking weekend.
My body was fucking with me, as I told you earlier, you know what I'm saying? What else? Tired, yeah. I've been taking like these long naps in the afternoon.
Power naps.
But I've been enjoying the shit out of them, I won't lie, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Y'all niggas take naps. I don't really, rarely take naps. Like, I took one today because I woke up early.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know, people be saying naps is an old man thing, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like ever taking naps. Like,
that might be a blessing still.
It might be, or maybe not, you know? Because they say that sleep recharges, but can't call it.
Yeah.
But they also say sleep is the cousin of death.
You do say that, though. You do say that.
It gets deep, just like it does in my breath. I never sleep, because sleep is the cousin of death.
I wonder if Nas takes naps, like, at this point of his life. Or if he's still, like...
You know what I'm saying?
I could picture him taking a nap.
Me too.
Respectfully.
I mean, Black Messiah Talkz, yo. Yo, listen, man. I need y'all to go check out mtlstreets.com for all your updates on local entertainment happening in Montreal City.
Except for he was missing a few of them this week, but it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? It's all love.
It's all good. It's all good. There we go. My brother calling me while I'm on the show. Talk to me nice, nigga. You supposed to take the link. Nigga, you supposed to take the link and join the show. But I'm gonna accept your call. Where you at, God? What's the word? Mr. Latin Pain? Mr. Latin Pain. Whoop. What up, though? Yo, where's the link, man? You clicked on the link? Yeah. Oh, you could hear us. Nah, we good now. We good now. Join in. All right, bet. Yeah, man. We're going to have my brother Latin Pain, you know what I'm saying? Bicycle Tony in the building. My brother from another mother. The legend from the BX.
Mm-hmm.
Word. So, in the meantime, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about the guy, you know what I'm saying? Latin Pain, man. Go back from since the MySpace days. He's always been, like, ever since I met him, he's always been, like, a hip-hop purist. That's what I love about the guy so much. You know what I mean? It's not about really academic smarts. It's not about clout. It's not about money. It's not about none of that. Like, coming up the way we came up, it was who was richer in spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, who had that hip-hop, man? Who really carried that torch the brightest? You know what I'm saying? And when I see in 2023 brothers like him that's still shining very bright, carrying the hip-hop torch so bravely and valiantly, I gotta celebrate him, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother, man. Yo, Sony, Mastermind, do me a favor, man. Oh, okay, you're gonna get him in? There he goes. There's the guy right there. Yo, light up that incense over there. Peace, God. How you?
Peace.
Salute. Blessings to you, man. You already know, man. Word up. We figuring it. Hey, listen, we building a plane while flying it. We live right now with the peoples. Oh, probably you're gonna have to go on the YouTube, or cause I can't see that shit either. I'm on my phone. I could see him. I could see him through my phone though. Wow. How you feeling though, man? Yo, I wanted to ask you, how you been feeling this? Yo, this past week, these past few days, how you been feeling like? I feel the same way, man. But please do. Facts.
Word.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Matter of fact, you got that scripture? You got that scripture on hand? The one you was talking about, Timothy. Word. Tell us that story, God, please, man. She came at your weakest moment type. Right. Indeed. Speak on it. Right.
I'm like, yo, if this is real, yo, call my phone, yo, you fronting, yo, you trying to play me. Shorty called, we spoke for like an hour, my nigga. I was alone at the time, you know what I'm saying? And it was all Southside, right? Nothing bad happened. I tried to see if it was a test, right? So I ain't say nothing incriminating just in case it was a setup for my ex-wife, whatever, to have a fight or whatever. So I ain't say nothing incriminating, just talked about whatever shit. And then, excuse my language, Lord. And then that night passed by, the ex ain't say nothing about it. I said, oh shit. So now Shorty talking to somebody too, but I ain't gonna go into that, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm talking to somebody too. So one day, son, out of nowhere, we talking for like a week. And one day out of nowhere, mind you, we just had a fire. I mean, there's more to the story. I just skipped the whole shit, but I'm gonna get to the Jezebel spirit. You know what I'm saying? One day, we staying in a hotel because my house had caught on fire before, you know what I'm saying? So me and Shorty, we in a hotel. I got a condo with the kids in it. It wasn't big enough, so I got a hotel too. You know, we was still drug dealing and all that shit at the time, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing the right thing. But we was getting money and we was staying in this little rinky-dink hotel I was trapping out of, you heard?
Rinky-dink.
Yeah, one day, my girl, my ex, she goes, yo, she wakes me up. She goes, yo, I'm going to church. I'm like, I'm half asleep, B. I was up all night. It's early in the morning. She talking about she going to church. I said, all right, I'll holler at you. Then she left, and for 5 minutes I was laying there like half asleep, half not going.
Yeah,
church.
Telling me this shit, yeah.
I've been with Shorty for mad years. We don't go to church. You know what I mean? What kind of church she go to? Is she a Muslim? Is she I looked at the phone. It said Friday, 9:08 a.m. I said, all right, what church? Who does church right now? You Jehovah's Witness? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I went to call Shorty. I said, when I called her, I said, yo, what's this church shit? She said, you stupid, cursed me out. She went in on me. I'm like, why she so mad, right? She always mad though, but what's the problem this time? She said, you better get out that room before the police get there. I said, why the police coming for? She said, I just reported a 3-time felon with guns and drugs in the room. I said, well, why would you do that? She said, well, who the hell is do? She said, Shorty name, who the hell is I said, oh, for that? So I hung up. Boom, started packing my shit. I believed her. I went to go in my drawer, which I had $6,000 and something dollars, close to $7,000 in my drawer. And I had coke and I had weed in the drawer, right? I put it there the night when I went to sleep.
Too, right?
I had the gun on me, you heard, on the bed. And I had 2 guns in the room, a Raven and a 380 high point, you heard? So that's just happening. I'm about to run to my truck. I'm packing shit up. About to get the fuck out of here, dog. When I went to grab my money and the drugs was there, but the money was gone. You heard? Yo, it was a good hit. You heard? Boom. I goes outside to jump in the truck. I had a little Shih Tzu. I took the dog with me. Come on, we out. I goes to get my truck is gone, nigga. You heard? I'm like, wow. Anyway, I called the Jezebel. Yo, well, first I called my cuz. I got out of town, had my cuz pick me. I was walking on the side of a fucking road with 2 guns, mad drugs, no money. You heard? So I had a couple of $100 in my shorts though, so I was good, but I ain't had no whip. Anyway, long story short, I wound up hitting the Jezebel up. Yo, she tells me this mystical, magical. Don't you see what's happening? This supposed to happen. Don't worry about her. We supposed to be together.
That shit, yeah.
Yo, don't you see? Don't even stress it. I got you, daddy.
Meant to be type shit.
Yo, they come like angels of light in the dark. Then little by little, they start to tear your soul apart. They'll claim they love you with every single beat of their heart. Then the mask slips off and you find out it's a narc. But I'm going to get to that, right? So I said, yeah, maybe she's right. And mind you, I'm in my weakest point. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, So I goes to Shorty. She moved me right in. And it was awesome. It was beautiful in the beginning. First they mirror you. So all that shit that was happening online and on the phone, that's called mirroring. If I like Biggie, I love Biggie. If I like guitars, I could. They want you to feel like you have a lot of commonality, so why not get to know this person?
And also try to impress you somewhat, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I know about what the same shit you know about, and I like the same shit you like, you know what I mean?
Is what the Jezebel spirit does?
And they understand what you're going through, they understand everything. They
understand you.
Yeah, they're positioning themselves, you know what I'm saying, to make you believe that they're the soulmate or the twin flame or the one or the night, you know what I'm saying, the whatever. They positioning themselves during the mirroring stage, right?
Yeah.
Then they activate the love bomb, you heard? And they shower you with this full sense of love that you think is real. You coming out of some weird shit. This person's all over you, can't keep her hands off of you. You know what I'm saying? She framed the part that she's so in love, put you on this pedestal, you put her on the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? This is the shit, right? You met your one. This is what they want to happen. See, because the narcissist wants to destroy you, but first they want to bring you all the way up so you could crash with her so they can really destroy you. You know, it's one thing to have bump into a nigga on the train. Yo, what's up, son? No, they want you to love them so you could get addicted to them, and then they take the addiction away and you could be begging, oh, come on, baby. You know what I'm saying?
And they also suck you of your God-loving
energy.
And
it was the most immoral time of my life. It was all about sex. In the beginning, it was, all we did was, we was very immoral together, you know what I'm saying? Just sleeping with this girl. I forgot all my worries and troubles. I forgot everything. I said, she want to leave? Fuck that other bitch. You know what I mean? I let him go. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit. I was going through a whole smear campaign then, and I didn't even give a fuck. I'm with this new chick. I'm like, I'm good. You heard? So, the first month, fucking beautiful. Then the second month, this is fun. Then the third month comes in. What was that? You know, the first thing that started happening, see, first comes the mirroring, the love bombing, right? Sometimes that goes hand in hand, right, together. Then comes the gaslighting.
Hold on, I want to take a second to really explain why you the master. You can continue in 5 seconds, God. I just want to say that not only did the God go through this shit, but he broke down the steps on how it happens so that it don't happen again, and also he can share the wisdom with y'all so that it don't happen to y'all. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir.
Yeah, that's what I like to do, man. I share my story in hopes that other people don't have to go through this, or if they're going through this, they learn how to get out and know that you should get out. You know what I'm saying? And love ain't hard. It don't leave you scarred. It don't gaslight, slander, slate, and discard. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to understand the real is the real. You know, feel me? And don't fall for the devil's magic tricks. And he has a hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? And you have to know your demons. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. Like I said, the first couple of months is all Southside con Pollo Malta. You loving this shit. You heard? Then month 3 or 4 bout comes in. And she activated gaslighting mode, right? Now, they have many ways to do this. The first thing that I noticed was happening was that I would buy a pack of cigarettes, come from the store, put it on the counter. You heard? After I smoked one, right? Walk away from that area. Come back and can't find my joints. You heard?
Oh.
Yo, you dropped out, God.
I'm like, yo, I put that shit in kids and shit. You touch my shit?
You back again, man. You back.
We missed a couple seconds.
Did I lose? All right. Where I was at?
You went to go get the cigarettes.
Yeah, so I will buy a pack of cigarettes. This is the first weird thing. You see, gaslighting comes in all shapes and forms. Things they say, things they do, that they deny doing and shit like that. You feel me? All types of weird shit, right? But the first form of gaslighting was my cigarettes. I come right here, they disappear. I look all over the house. She'll help me look for them. I'm like, I quit looking for them shits. I go to the store, I buy another pack. When I come back from the store to buy another pack, I find the pack that I thought I lost.
Driving you crazy up in this motherfucker.
Like, that happened just a couple of times, and I was like, what is this? But then it stopped happening. See, they don't want to make it obvious that it's happening, so they're going to do it here and there, fuck with you. Then the valuation starts to set in. Yo, you crazy. You losing your mind. That's how the gaslighting leads to the devaluation, because they want you to feel guilty for the things that they're going to tell you, how they're going to devalue you. You heard? So now you think you're losing your mind. So it's what?
Yeah.
So you can start believing it. That's how they try to break down your psyche. You know what I'm saying? See, they want you to question your own sense of reality. You heard? And if you're not careful, you will. It's the Twilight Zone.
And doubt yourself too. That's the worst part. Once you get God to doubting himself, man, he no longer God. That's the fucked up part, bro.
That's a fact.
So, it's demonic, man, and it's very powerful. And I don't care how strong you are, if you don't be careful and you don't stay on your P's and Q's and you don't rebuke them when they come. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there's an old saying that says, show me your friends, I'll show you who you are, right? If you sit in a crack house long enough, you might smoke that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sitting in the narc house. You feel me? And I'm touching, we make it. And now, after a little while of gaslighting, I'm thinking, yo, what the fuck is happening to me? Here comes the devaluation. Starting fights that make no sense. Circular arguments, you heard, that lead to devaluation. And you already think that this is your one. You don't know what's going wrong, so you want to fix it, right? And they playing pity party, and yo, my life was so hard, and you feel so much empathy and sympathy for this person because they give you stories about how the world was so hard for them and all that. This is how they get you in, right? So the devaluation stage. Now, when the devaluation stage first started to hit in, when I just got a little tinge of it, she'd go back to love bombing. Oh, let's fix this, and then we'll have sex and all. So it was like push and pull, go away, nah, come back in. The wicked web they spin, spiritual twist, the smooth sin, you know what I'm saying? So all that craziness, right? So what happens is, when it first started, after the gaslighting, I thought, yo, am I going crazy? The devaluations came, the arguments, the fights start now, right? This is like 6 months into it now. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So her baby father had just got some restraining thing lifted. I thought she told me mad stories that he was the worst nigga in the world, this and the third. But the court just gave him the rights to see his kids, so he was going to come pick his kids up one day. So I had met him at court one day. I went with her so she could lift the thing off. I forgot what it's called. So I went with her. And not a restraining order, but some kind of like, you can't come to my house, you can't see your kids, some weird shit. I forgot, maybe it is a restraining order. I forgot the right word for it, but I ain't talked to the judge and all them people, you know what I'm saying? But when he got the rights to come get the kids back, you know what I'm saying? I was there. I saw him real quick, but he had an attitude or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even talk to him. I was just there to support Shorty. I don't know. I'm thinking this is the love of my life, right? So a week passes, the nigga comes to get the kid. She's sitting on the computer and she's ignoring him. He's outside, he's calling, she's not picking up the phone. He honks the horn, she's acting like she don't hear it. I thought that was weird, kind of odd. I said, yo, answer that dude, let him see his shorties. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, you know, that he should see his kid. So she was like, I'll get to him in a minute, just chill. I said, you know what? I'll get him dressed. I got her children dressed. Yo, your daddy's outside, try to get them all excited and hyped up. You know what I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? I bring the kids downstairs to him. He was like, yo, thank you, fam. Boricua like me, from the East Coast like me, you know what I'm saying? Like New York and Massachusetts and somewhere out there, I forget, but he was one of my kind. He was from the streets, basically. You know what I mean?
Word up.
So we vibing. We saw he like, yo, good looking out, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you need anything before you dip? Like, you want the car seat? Like, nah, I got a car seat. I'm like, all right, cool. We talking, and now, mind you, Shorty used to put her hands on a nigga, grab you and all that. One time she tried to grab me and she scratched me.
It's a Jezebel, bro.
Jezebel, son. So, yo, he saw the scratch on my neck. He took his hand like this and put it on my chin. I don't let niggas touch me, but for some reason it was spiritual. He lifted my head up so he could look at the scratch on his neck. Now, mind you, he been with her for years. They got fucking 3 kids, all types of shit, right? So he lifted my head up. He like, hey, yo, fam, look, B, with all due respect, I know you over here falling in love and all that, but you don't know who you falling in love with, G. I said, all right, good looking, my nigga. I thought maybe he just hating because I'm sleeping with his baby moms, whatever, you heard? Like, that's how the devil came around and said, yo, don't listen to that shit. You heard? Well, meanwhile, I got a real physical evidence that this bitch is evil. But anyway, I said, yo, peace out, son. I'll see you when you bring the kids back. You know what I'm saying?
You ever put your hands on her?
I never put my hands on her. I should have. I wish I did sometimes, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you why later. You don't put your hands on a woman, but this is a fucking demon, nigga. This some other shit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
My mom used to say you don't hit a woman unless she hits you first. You know what I mean?
Nah, I couldn't do it, my nigga. Yo,
I still can't. Yeah, but I still can't bring myself. I'd rather leave. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, man, if I could do it all over again, I'll be honest with you. So knowing what I know now and how demonic this person is, I'd have murked her, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some other shit. Like, fuck that. Yo, this is not, I would have saved the world because there's more. Because there's more.
I respect that. Yeah, go ahead.
So hear me out. So anyway, time goes on. I started noticing weight loss. You know what I mean? Nah, but you know, time goes on. Nah. With me, my nigga, like, all these weird things are happening. So it's a cycle. Fight and fuck. It's fucking immoral. It's weird. It's demonic. Kids was demonic. The kids was in the backyard killing lizards and frogs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 years old, nigga, ripping heads off of fucking frogs and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Kind of shit. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? And God start talking to me. People coming from churches and people coming from all types of different spiritual elements that were positive and good for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to me and I'm over here, 3 felonies and I got a gun case open. I'm fighting gun cases in court at the time too. You know, I'm skipping some shit, but a lot happened. Life was just moving. All types of shit was happening. You know what I'm saying? I got jumped by some Puerto Ricans and fucking back of Walmart. Like all types of shit was happening. You heard? But all types of shit was really, really happening in that house. The physical abuse, the gaslighting, the fighting to have sex right after. Like, weirdest shit I've ever been in my life, right?
Make up sex, yeah.
One day, my nigga, I didn't know she was already slandering me. I didn't know she was telling people they plant seeds of doubt to other people too. You heard? So when they diss you and they throw you away, they could play the victim. Like, yo, I had to get rid of that nigga because he. So check it out. I'm gonna get to it. So now, what happens is, after 9 months of that shit, 8-9 months of that shit, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I just lost it all. You know me for years. Action. I just lost it all, son. You know what I'm saying? Down to my fucking eyeball in the end. But check it out. I goes one day. I'm stressed out, my nigga. And I was sitting on the bus stop about to go to this job. I got this job because I was trying to hope that the judge have leniency on my case if they see me working. I wound up beating the case though. But one day, I beat the case and I still was working there. I'm going to work. Some dude saw me, right? Some black brother, strong, handsome, you know what I'm saying, older G. He was sitting at the bus stop with me. And I was thinking about everything that's been happening for the last couple of years and everything that's happening now with this Jezebel, but I don't know what a Jezebel is yet. He looks over at me. He goes, hey, yo, black, whatever it is, man, give it to God. I looked at him. I ain't even say nothing, man. He just looked at me. He said, you going to be good, son. Now, I don't know. I was trying to, I wasn't showing my emotion. He felt my energy sitting on the bench with me. You heard? So anyway, I get on the bus. I go to work. I ain't even think about him no more. And I goes home. When I goes home the next day from that, this is like 8 months into the relationship, 9 months into the relationship. The next day, I was home. I had to work. And I like my hip hop and I like battle raps and all that. I went to go on YouTube to look for battle raps, the new ones I might have missed or something new. But when you go on YouTube, it's designed to, the first things you see are things that are related to the style of videos that you watch, and you search for. Back then, I wasn't watching anything biblical. I wasn't reading the Bible like I should have been. I straddled the fence. I always knew about God, but I straddled the fence a lot sometimes in my life. You know what I mean?
It popped up on your home page, man.
So on my home page, there was on the top of all videos, there was a video that's deleted now for some weird reason, but it was on there. You can look it up if you like. It's called Discerning the Spirit of Jezebel. Everything else was battle rap under it. You heard? Battle rap and fights. I was into fucking fighting and battle rapping. So I said, what the heck does that mean? Now, before I could press play to see what they're talking about, I never knew what the Jezebel was. You heard? Shorty comes and sits down next to me and she sees what's in my phone. She looks at me deep in my face. She goes, are you calling me the spirit of Jezebel? I said, who the fuck is the spirit of Jezebel? I thought Jezebel was some Puerto Rican stripper from 183rd in the Bronx or something. I don't fucking know Jezebel. You know what I'm saying? And she starts crying. Oh, how can you? Wailing like a banshee. Like the neighbors probably thought. She knew. Yeah. I didn't know. She said, oh, how can you say that? Oh, my gosh. Oh. Fucking super theatrical. And she grabs my legs. She's on the floor hugging my legs. I said, she gonna put her hands on me. I'm out. I bounced. I said, it was so demonic and so weird. I dipped. I stood in a hotel for 2 days. She begging me to come home. Yo, daddy, I'm sorry. I'm going to get help. I'll talk to a psych, whatever. I'll just come home. You know what I'm saying? She's sending me crazy nudie flicks and videos trying to entice me to come home. I don't got enough money to stay there forever, right? I'm from the Bronx. I'm in Florida. I'm like, you know what? 2 days later, I go home. And we was immoral. The makeup, sex shit, whatever. I thought that's what it was. That's what we did. You heard? A lot of it too, overnight. The next morning, son, I thought we made up. I thought it's all over now, right? She gonna act right now, all this crying. You know what I'm saying? So the next day, my boss, he texts me. He like, hey, yo, Payne, do me a favor, son. Come to work today. It's my day off, though. I'm like, yo, fam, you know what I'm saying? It's my day off. He's like, yo, 2 people called out. I'll pay you double the hours plus the commission because it was sales. You get hours and commission on it, though. It was a nice little job. So he said, go and pay. The hours was minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But the commission was good. You know what I'm saying? So you get the hourly plus the commission. He said, 2 people not coming to work. You'll come in, I'll pay you double the hourly plus your commission. I said, that's a good deal. All right, let's do it. So I went, took a shower. I told Shorty, yo. Well, first I didn't tell her nothing. I went, I shaved, I took a shower, I got ready for work. I'm like, put my best on, you know what I'm saying? It's sales, you know what I'm saying? So you want to look good when you get there. Yo, when I looked at my phone, it only had 30%, and I had about a half an hour before I even had to leave, you heard? So I said I could charge my phone for a half an hour. You know what I mean? Then I have a phone, you feel me? So she's like, yo, what you getting all fly for? I'm like, yo, shorty, I got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Dad called. I showed her the text and everything. Yo, the nigga dad said, yo, he going to pay me double. She said, nah, that's bullcrap. Even with the evidence, I'm like, yo, look. She's like, nah, there's another chick. This is called projection. You heard? oh, there's another chick. You know what I'm saying? I just banged you like for 28 hours. Like, what you mean, son? Like, ain't no fucking another chick for. I'm thinking, but she always used to do these things, you know, circular arguments, word salads, things that make no sense, all types of weirdo shit, right? So I'm like, yo, I got you. You just crazy. I don't say nothing. I sat, instead of arguing back, I sat down and started playing Angry Birds on my phone, trying to ignore her. You heard? And the more I ignored her, the louder she got. And she was crunching a water bottle that was at the computer desk. And you could see her, and it was brand new water bottle, never been opened before. That shit looked like it was about to burst. I'm like, this bitch strong. So I said, you gonna throw that bottle at me? She's like, nah, bull. She's standing back down. You doing this, you doing that. Accusing. You know about the accuser. You know what I'm saying? So
Satan the accuser.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, then she said something about my moms for no reason. Don't even know my moms. And when she said that, I said, now you being a bitch. And I went back and played the game. When I looked down at the game, I felt something hit me in the eye. Bow! She spiked. The cap went in my eye. I stood up, the bottle fell. You heard? So the top was in my face. I'm like, oh, shit. I try to close the good eye to see if I could see through to the bad eye. I'm like, yo, I can't see. It's pitch black. There's no vision at all. Pitch black. Yeah. I said, yo, what in the name of Betty Crocker is going on here, right? I said, yo, shorty, you just blinded me. She dropped to her knees on the floor.
How that shit happened, nigga?
Yeah. She dropped to her knees on the floor. She said, look what you made me do.
Oh.
I said, I didn't even move, my nigga. Like, I said, whatever.
Much of a good nigga though. That's our problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got too much good hearts. You know, it's not the problem that we got a good heart. I feel like the problem is, you know what I'm saying, we give the love to people who
don't even deserve it.
Yeah, it's people who ungrateful. You know, the ungrateful.
It's like we give the love to everybody, and but some people just gonna shit on you.
Yeah, but the thug-minded, once you get older, you get a little bit more thug-minded, and it's like, yo, I'm only gonna give love to people who appreciate me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I heard a wise expression one time that said, what it say?
Don't cast pearls to swine.
Yeah, that too. But it say also, you know, something about, if you can't appreciate my presence, then I'm gonna make you appreciate my absence. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So after that, you heard? That's how I lost my eye. You heard? I went to the hospital. They didn't do the surgery the same day. They gave me some shit. So, yo, if nothing changes in 10 days, you got to get your eye removed. I'm going to get to you how I know what the Jezebel is, right? Because it's a big story. It's crazy. I'm going to give it to you, though. So, I stood with this bitch 10 days, my nigga. I ain't tell the police nothing, none of that. I just stood with shorty, went to this operation. You know what I'm saying? During those 10 days, she was the kindest, sweetest thing you ever saw. But she was up to something too. She would leave the house. Oh, fucking happy, gallivanting in the street. I said, whatever, bitch. The day of my operation, my peoples flew to Florida from New York.
Peace to Kwesi White, Diamond Stitch, you heard? Go ahead, guys.
So, yo, peace to the peoples. So, the day of the operation, well, I was there for 3 days because I had a weak ventricle in my heart. So they saw that in my medical record, so they wanted to do a stress test. My peoples came from New York, my sisters, my moms, you know what I'm saying, my pops and shit, my aunt. They flew in to be there, support me and shit, right? Shorty didn't come with me. You heard? The first night, it's weird. God spoke to me, B. The first night, they said, yo, we can't do the operation tomorrow because you got to take a stress test instead. Make sure that my heart can handle the anesthesia, right? All right, cool. The first night, I didn't have the dream. It was the second night. I went, I did the stress test. I passed it. They did all that thing. Nightfall came. You know what I'm saying? My daughter was there. You know what I'm saying? And she came. She was staying with my sister. You know what I'm saying? So, shorties was there, and I thought I saw a figure at the door. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I thought I saw somebody at the door. I was on the morphine You heard? They gave me morphine to go to sleep or whatever. I really didn't feel no physical pain. I only felt emotional pain. You heard? Like, everybody thinks, oh, that shit must hurt, smashing your eye. Maybe for a couple of hours, but after that,
bro, it's in the heart. Because you feel betrayed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I felt more betrayed. Yeah, like, yeah.
Shit. That's that Jezebel shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? That shit, it was more like, so anyway,
that shit
I had a dream.
Man, bro, for real. That shit killed a lot of niggas on earth, man.
So I had some weird ass dream, right, son? And it was about a little boy was in a field, right? There's nothing but field. I mean, there's no trees, no building. As far as you can see, no matter which way you look around, you're just looking at the grass and field, my nigga. You heard? Yeah. And all I could see on one side though was a little boy, and I thought it was a dog. But when I got closer, I realized that dog was a lamb.
A lamb?
Yeah, man. True story. I had this weird ass dream. I woke up from the dream. Yeah. And when I woke up from the dream, I was on the stretcher thing, and they was wheeling me into the operating room. Okay. The kid in the dream told me to forgive. I said, yo, what you doing here, little boy? He said, yo, just forgive. I said, forgive who? He said, just forgive. I said, what the heck?
Messiah Talkz came up into your dreams, huh?
It was weird, bro. So the little boy, he looked like a little Spanish kid. You heard? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was light-skinned and nappy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked like a little, you know what I'm saying? Dominican baby.
That was the baby you, God.
Yeah, he didn't really look like
child. That was your child. That was you, man.
So I go into the operating room. I get my eye enucleated. I'm under the gun, under the anesthesia. When I wake up from that, I'm back in the room. You know what I'm saying? I'm bugging out. Like, yo, I said, let me call Shorty to see. I know she probably don't care, but let me tell her, yo, it's dope.
Was deep in love, son.
My eyes gone. I was, nigga.
Deeper than the grave, nigga.
The Jezebel spirit is very pulling, my nigga. I'm telling you.
I've been there. That's why I relate, nigga. I've been there.
So
I just
yeah,
tell you my story. That's all. I'm listening though.
So when I wake up, I say, yo, let me hit Shorty up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, first I text Shorty, she ain't say nothing. And then I tried to go on the Facebook. You heard? And I noticed we wasn't friends no more. At first I didn't notice nothing else. So I called, she ain't answered. So I went back to the Facebook. There was one public post. All the other posts were gone. It was hidden. I mean, we're not friends. But she put one, she left it public. Everything that she ever did to me, my nigga.
Yeah.
Everything she ever did to me, everything we went through, everything she put me through, she reversed the roles. She told the story, but I was her and she was me.
Wow.
I'm reading it and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? She's telling my story how I should be telling it. Like if it was her story, minus the eyeball thing. There's 100 people in the comments. Yo, kill that motherfucker, yo. If I ever see that nigga, I'ma pop his top, yo. This, that, and the third. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This is when I studied and learned about smear campaigning. You heard? See, I was going through it somewhere else, but gang stalking and all that. You heard? The motherfuckers was making fake pages of me. You know what I'm saying? To slander my name. You heard? Like they'll make a fake Bicycle Tony page and go fucking do some bullshit to other people. So those people be mad at me too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, that's a low life right there,
yo. This shit went on for a couple years. But check it out. I hit her up again. Yo, she picks up. Yo, what the fuck you doing? She laughed a little bit. She like, yo, son, don't come back over here. I'm gonna get the cops on you if you come back. I'm like, you're gonna get the cops on me, nigga. You fucking violent and shit, taking eyeballs and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm mad. And my mom's, I stood in Florida for like 2-3 more days at my aunt's house, and we stood in a resort too. So we was there for like 5 days, like 2-3 days in the resort, 2 days in my aunt's house. We jumped on the Amtrak. I went back to the Bronx. I'm like, fuck yeah, I just lost it all down to an eyeball, fucking depressed. My wife and kids is gone. This new bitch took my fucking eye. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking stressed out, my nigga. You saw I wasn't on social media for like 2-3 years, nigga. I fucked social media. Remember? I had the poppin' fucking channel on Blog Talk, nigga. And I fucking left all that shit. Fuck everything. You heard? So what happens? I get back to the Bronx. I'm stressed out. So I'm looking for my man. He was my man's, but he violated me with my ex-wife. It was weird. But that nigga don't want no smoke, whatever. He couldn't. He threatened to call the cops too. You know what I'm saying? I'm angry. I just want smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm stomping through the Bronx just looking for whoever ever tried to play me before, fucking depressed, right? My mom's like, yo, come to my crib, nigga. She live upstate. She's like, yo, come to my crib and relax. You know what I'm saying? You looking crazy out there. I'm like, yo, my man, my fucking heart broken. I lost it all. I was a get money nigga before this. I was pulling, you know what I'm saying, 6 G's a week on the coke tips and all that before all this fucking spiritual war came. See, God will take everything away from you so you learn who you really supposed to be.
Absolutely. How old was you when all this shit happened, nigga?
Or when it ended, I was 38 years old. 39. 2018, I turned 39 in 2018.
When did you meet her though?
In that year, that same year, 2018.
Yeah, 38.
So boom, I winds up in my mom's crib, right? And I'm stressed out, my nigga. It's December 2018. You heard, coming towards Christmas and all that. Christmas passes. Christmas just had passed. So it's like December 28th, 29th, right? One day, my nigga, the day before New Year's Eve, as a matter of fact, the day before, like the 30th, I went outside, nigga, to smoke a blunt and a cigarette. I'm stressed out. I'm super stressed out. My mom's got all these trees in the back of her house with this little pond shit. Like, it's not hers, but it's the woods in back of her house, all you can see. I goes back there, stressed out. I light up the blunt and I didn't even want it, son. I turned it off. I light up a cigarette. I didn't even want it, son. I don't know why. I turned it off. I said, yo, God, if you really, really up there, why I gotta go? Because all my life I've been going through shit. I said I had enough today. I said, if you really, really up there, why me, son? Like, damn, you saw me chilling. You see me getting money. You see me doing my things. Why I always fail, son? And why this time especially? Like, I ain't do nothing to nobody. I can understand when I was super thugging, but now I'm fucking trying to love people in the fuck. Why me, nigga? I'm start talking to God like a friend, right? There's crows in the trees. The crows are making mad noise. They're screaming at me. I start screaming at them. I got mad emotional. I'm screaming to the heavens. Yo, talk to me, B. Tell me something. Like, come on. I'm stressed out. Talk to me, God. Bro, I did that till I got exhausted, son. Crying and all that, dog. I got tired. I went inside and I slept from 10 o'clock in the morning to like 8 o'clock in the morning the next day.
Wow.
I wakes up. My homegirl from Bedford Park, shout out to Janessa. If you see this, you know what time it is. God bless you. She was living in Miami though at the time. She hits me up. Yo, Pain, what's poppin'? Yo, how you been? Yo, I heard about your eye, man. I heard about everything you've been going through. You know what I'm saying? You in the grapevine right now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. I'm like, she a devout Christian woman too, right? Very, very good person. But she's talking to me like this, that, and the third. Yo, she said, yo, you need to rebuke that santeria. You need to repent for all that santeria you used to do. I said, yeah, I know. She said, yo, you ever heard of Level Martinez? I said, the backyard bully fighting niggas and shit, knocking niggas out, that level. She said, he don't do that no more. I said, so what's up? Why you asking me? She said, yo, he gave his life to God, and he's calling all the real niggas to do that shit too. I said, all right, that's what's up. I just talked to God yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? She like, yo, it's not a joke. You should hit him up. I said, while I'm on the phone with her, I'm looking him up too. You know, cell phones is cool. I said, he got 100, 200,000 people on YouTube, 150,000 people on Instagram, 5,000 on Facebook. I said, he ain't even going to see my messages, man. You know what I mean? She said, you a little faith, man. You ain't never got faith when you need it. You always think about the wrong shit. You look at the numbers. You got scared, man? You scared? I said, nah, I'm just saying. She said, nah, man, just have some faith. Yo, hit that nigga up, P. I said, all right, cool, man. She bugged out on me. She knew me since I was 6 years old. It's been my friend since 6. You know what I'm saying? We from the same hood in the Bronx. So, boom, I'm like, all right, man. I hit the nigga up. I text the nigga. Nothing happened for a couple of minutes. Like 5 minutes later, he hit me back. He sent me his phone number. I sent him on Messenger. He sent me his phone number. I hit the nigga up. You know what I'm saying? I told him who I be. He said, tell me a little bit about your story. I told him just a little bit. I'm stressed out, man. This is all the time. I'm rambling. He said, slow down. He said, it's New Year's Eve. Now it's New Year's Eve when this is happening, right? He says, New Year's Eve. the ball's gonna drop in about an hour or so. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a couple hours or whatever it was when we finally talked on the phone, right? He said, when you wake up tomorrow morning, you call me. I'm like, fam. The next day, Happy New Year. I didn't even drink, bro. I didn't even drink that New Year's. I didn't even take a shit, nigga. You heard? I didn't smoke a blunt, nothing. I just didn't want to. Happy New Year. Woke up in the morning. I gave homie a call. Now, this ain't even close to the end, son, so I hope you got time.
Oh, but we gotta get into some other shit though, you know what I mean?
All right, we gotta
I
get
want to
into
hear that shit though.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, this is important, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to you if you want it. If you don't want it, you heard? I love you.
We definitely want it.
Because the other shit,
but we definitely gotta get into some other shit too.
Whoa, let me get to it though. But hold on, son, since you got me on the road, son. I
also wanted to probably take the time to introduce yourself and all that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
We got that. Don't worry, I got you. You heard? So check it. Long story short, I gave him my story. He says, yo, come to Miami, get baptized. I go down there, I get baptized. It was amazing. You heard? It was amazing, son. Nothing but gangsters came, picked me up.
This your first baptism or your second?
Well, the first one was probably when I was a baby. I don't remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was probably some shit. It was probably some shit that I'm not supposed to be in anyway. I don't remember. But so I goes down there. 2 weeks later, I'm in Miami. They picked me up. A bunch of gangsters picked me up. Well, I'm with my homegirl Janessa first, and we go met them somewhere. A caravan of thug niggas that all gave their life to God. I'm talking about official dudes, ex-gangsters, ex-convicts. You know what I'm saying? Big brolic, knock you out type motherflowers everywhere. They all came pick me up, and we drove to a location, got baptized. Yo, my dude. We was getting to 2 Timothy 3, right? My dude. I goes to Shorty house. I'm feeling brand new, son. I'm staying there for a couple of weeks to a couple of months, almost. I stood there for like 6 months. You heard, in Miami. But one day, I said, God, I'm playing a game with God, man. Yo, God, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't make me feel like I'm doing this for nothing, man. What I'm supposed to do with my life, man? What's this world really about, P? Yo, you know what, God? I'm going to flip to a random page in the Bible, and if you really talk to people like they say you do, my answer going to be the first thing I see on that when I open the book. I flip the page open. It's something. Don't get me to quote it, but something, you need to roar like a lion. I said, roar like a lion. All right, cool. You want me to be a loud Puerto Rican? That's what you're saying. All right, cool. Boom, I closed the book. I said, nah, this not working, Lord. Show me again. I flipped to another page with the same message. I'm like, yo, hold up.
Hold on, I want to clarify for the people, just to remind y'all, people who is biblical people, you know, the kingdom of heaven is within.
Okay.
It's a little PSA for y'all, reminder, but keep going, please, sir.
I don't know all that, but yo, check it out, son.
It's written in the Bible.
We'll get to that. Yo, you want me to tell this shit, my nigga? Because I'm hungry.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
the kingdom of heaven is within.
So, yo, check it.
That's what made him get into that Bible verse that he got into.
So, yo, so you hear me, son? So this is really what happened, nigga. I'm telling you some real life, real shit, my nigga. This is what really happened. You could think I'm crazy. You could think whatever.
Man, we would have you on the podcast if we thought you was crazy, nigga.
Well, we gotta keep it lit. So check it. I'm trying to get to the part. So I flipped to the page, same message in a different scripture, right? I'm bugging. Nah, this is the icing on the cake, though. About an hour later, I'm sitting in my homegirl house. About an hour later, I get a call from a man named Erwin Bastiero. You can look him up on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? He's a gangster that gave his life to God too. He said, yo, man, listen, man, we're going to be kicking the word of God at such and such. First, I don't even know who he is. I'm like, hello? He like, yo, this Antonio Bicicleta. I'm like, yeah, how you know me, son? He like, yo, we want you to come to this shit, this, and the third. He ain't curse. Like, I fail a lot. But anyway, he like, yo, we want you to come to this spot in the hood. We giving the word of God. You know what I'm saying? Level Martinez told me about you. I'm like, all right, I'll go. But shorty at work, it starts at 6. She don't leave till 6. So we gonna be late. She comes, I tell her, yo, look, man, they want me to go to this thing. I'm excited about it at the time. When we get there late. Long story short, she picked me up, we get there late. When we walk into the thing, he's like, he's already into it. And he's talking about, you gotta lift your voice like a trumpet, roar like a lion, all this craziness. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like that just, I'm stuck, right? Anyway, boom, boom, boom. That's when I say, you know what? I believe you, God. You know what I'm saying? I believe you, Pete. You got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna question God no more. You know, I've questioned him too many times. I always knew you was there, but I questioned it. So the next day, 2 days later, my man's asked me to come chill with him in the town where I lost my eye. He said, come visit me. I went to visit the nigga, and I got set up. Shorty set me up, said that I beat her up and I robbed her house. She asked me where I was at, and I told her I should have never told her. I was in a McDonald's, chilling next to the hotel I was going to stay in. I didn't want to talk to her. She hit me up. She said, oh, where you at? She's talking to me while the police are on the other side of the camera phone. I don't know this. She's like, yo, let's talk in person, this and that. I'm like, nah, I said, you take eyeballs and shit. Like, I don't know, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had enough. You heard? She's like, nah, yo, you don't understand what's happening. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I gave in. I said, all right, we could talk. She said, yo, I'm going to send you an Uber. I said, all right, send the Uber. She calls me back. She said, yo, the Uber be there in 3 minutes. I goes outside to get the Uber. No Uber. Cars, cop cars and all that. You heard? Oh, what the fuck?
Pigs, yo.
So they get on the floor. I'm like, nah, fuck you, nigga. The fuck I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm lost. I'm confused. They slam me on the floor. They cuff me. When we get to the precinct, I'm asking them, yo, what you locking me up for? Burglary, domestic strangulation, all this type of weird shit. I say, yo, who I strangled? They tell me the bitch name. I say, yo, if I strangle somebody, don't you got pictures and shit like that you can show me? He said, yeah, I got a picture. He pulls out his cell phone. That nigga opens up a picture. It's a picture of a leg with a bruise on it. So I asked the nigga, I said, yo, officer, how long you been a cop, son? He said, 12 years. I said, in 12 years, you ever see somebody squeeze a leg so hard that the motherfucker couldn't breathe? He said, you gonna have to take it to the judge. I go to jail. I go to jail. The first night in jail with some crazy Puerto Rican kid from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm gonna have to kill this nigga, but he was cool, but he was just bad animated. And 2 animated motherfuckers with attitudes, that's not gonna work in the cell. You know what I'm saying? So I thought we was gonna have to pop sooner or later, but they moved. But when I see the judge the next morning and they set bail, they sent me to population from orientation, right? I get to population to a new cell, right? There's already 2 men in that cell. They gave me a cot. You heard, to make my bed. I look over, it's an older white brother from Long Island, New York. I don't know if he was white or Hispanic, but he looked like a hippie. You heard? And he had a New York accent, but it wasn't Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So he's sitting, he's looking straight against the wall, right? He says, yo, how you doing? I said, yo, I had better times. He said, yo, you know what I'm saying? What you here for? I said, man, you won't believe me if I told you. Nobody believed me, bro. You heard? He said, oh, you didn't do it, huh? I said, well, not this time. He said, none of us did it. Yo, my nigga, when he said that shit, I thought he was going to be a jerk to me, this old-ass man. I'm like, damn, I'm going to have to beat up the old man. I don't want to do that. He got the Bible on the bed. He got the Bible on the bed. He said, I said, yo, what you reading, dog? Just trying to be friendly. Like, I really don't want a problem with homeboy. You heard? I don't want to beat the old nigga up. He said, I'm reading the Bible. What you think I'm reading? In a New York accent. We in Florida. All these New Yorkers out here. I'm like, yo, I know you reading the Bible, fair, but what you reading in the Bible? He like, well, I'm reading the Book of Kings. I said, well, what's the Book of Kings, man? He said, well, right now I'm reading the story about Jezebel. God sent me to jail to get this information for you people. That's why I'm serious about it. And I love everybody, but that's why I'm serious about it. And this real life, real spit, this the fuck happened to me. Excuse my language, Lord. So I said, yo, sir, what you say? He said, I'm reading about Jezebel. I said, yo, can you explain this Jezebel shit to me, dog? And I told him what happened with the phone. I sat down with him. He explained it. We broke night, bro. I ain't even get no sleep. And then he says one thing that I'll never forget. He said, Jezebel's who's behind the mask of the narcissist. I said, mask of the narcissist.
Listen, let me clarify for the audience, right? Narcissist is just the medical term for the Jezebel spirit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Jezebel spirit, when you talk about Jezebel, you're talking about a spiritual spirit. It's a spirit, it's an evil spirit. But the narcissist, that's a medical term, but it's both one and the same thing, man.
Understood.
Yo, son, I said, what? The next day, I get bailed out. I'm on my way home to get from the thing. You got to call it. When you got a domestic violence case in Florida, you got to call this number to report where you staying, where you live, and all that.
Register.
Shorty lied. So when I went to go register, I called, right? They was like, yo, you don't got no case. I'm like, what you mean I don't got no case? I done spent my last on bail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should be happy, but I'm mad. Like, yo, hold on. Yo, she said, you got to call the clerk's office if you got a problem with that. I said, I called the clerk's office. They said, no, Shorty didn't drop shit. Yo, listen, I don't know. But I said, at the time, right, I said, call the clerk. They're like, yo, listen, man, you don't got no case. I said, why not? She said, I don't know. You got to talk to the judge. So I called my lawyer, you know what I'm saying, that I have for the gun case, you heard? And I called him. His name is Thomas Matthews. If you need a good lawyer in Orlando, man, talk to Thomas Matthews. Thomas Matthews is the shit. So I called son. I said, yo, you know, because they got all the tools to look up cases and all this other shit. I said, yo, son, I just caught this weird-ass case, fucking slander, fake as shit. And the judge dropped it or something. I don't know. I don't got no case no more. He said, give me a moment. I'll look it up for you. He looks it up for me. He calls me in about 40 minutes or so. Half an hour, 45 minutes. He said, hey, yo, Payne, the judge threw that shit out, Payne. I said, what happened? He said, yo, you know, he asked me this other brother's name. He asked me her baby father's name. You ever heard this name before? I'm like, that's Shorty baby father. Why? He said, yo, well, apparently, this is how she gets rid of boyfriends. I said, what you mean? She said, you know, he did a year in jail for the same charges that she tried to put on you. And guess what happened? Y'all got the same judge. And the judge saw that name again and didn't take it serious.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Wow.
I said, oh, shit, and that's it, nigga. It's on now, nigga. I'm going to expose the spirit of Jezebel. You heard? I said, I went back to the Bronx. Yo, man, I love you, but I'm out. I jumped on the carnival shit, started working in the fairs real quick, get some money in my pocket. That's a free ride up north. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I got up north, and I opened up Wounded Empathetic Thoughts. We're going to talk about this shit.
Yeah,
you heard? But before, I was mad, son. I was mad. I apologize if I'm too hyped, my nigga. I get hyped when I think about this.
Stop apologizing.
So,
this nigga turning Canadian, man. You got to relax.
So, hey. Yo, so... So I went up right before. This is it. This is all I'm gonna say. We're gonna get to whatever you want. Right before I opened up Wounded Empathetic Thoughts on the radio.
Yes, sir.
What happened was I said, yo, God, man, I want to do this. I'm gonna expose this Jezebel spirit. I started studying it. I'm reading demonology, the Bible, everything. I'm reading all types of stuff. Right? I'm like, yo, that shit is on, son. You try to play me, slander my name. Like, I'm not gonna say Shorty name ever. Never gonna give her that. You heard? But I want to help people who going through what I went through. So before I opened up the radio show, I said, I played the game with God. I said, God, what do I talk about on this radio show? You know, not just that, right? Talk to me. What you want me to do with this radio show? I'm gonna flip open the Bible, and whatever you tell me, that's what I'm gonna do. Flipped over the Bible to 2 Timothy 3.
You got that
2 Timothy 3
got that scripture now.
Says, Paul was writing to Timothy, right? He said, yo, but mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying his power, have nothing to do with such people. You heard? I said, oh, let me try this again, God. Close the book, flip to the same page. Ever since that day, I've been talking about it, son. You heard? I'm talking about the whole world. Yeah, the Jezebel spirit is real, but these are the last days.
Indeed.
If you look at the people, what the people out here doing? Conceited, all about them. We're living in the most, look at me.
Yeah, man.
We're living in the last, my nigga.
Yeah, indeed,
they call good evil and they call evil good.
That's also in the Bible. That's in Revelations as well, bro. Indeed.
The devil
So
does.
I apologize. I know it took a little minute
Stop
to get to
apologizing,
273,
bro.
but
Stop
we
apologizing.
got there,
We
son. And I
only
love you,
thing
my
I
nigga.
wanted, I love you more, God. You already know. Yo, listen, man. Only thing I wanted is like this. I wanted to introduce you first. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you to introduce yourself first, but that's a hell of an introduction nonetheless. You know what I'm saying?
Well, happy birthday, everybody. My name is Antonio Bicicleta Latin Pain. Everything real life, real spit without the bull. You know what I'm saying, son?
Word up. Check them
From
out.
the
You
Bronx.
already know. You know what I'm saying? Check them out. You know, we got all your info underneath your shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the Instagram. We got the YouTube.
Yo,
Make sure you subscribe to all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, I like those hoodies, nigga. What's that, son? What y'all wearing, son?
This my nigga right here. This that Young Legends Mafia.
Yeah, that's my shit right there.
That shit is fly. All jokes aside, that shit is fly, nigga.
It match with the
You heard?
thug. You heard? Matter of
Now-
fact, go
now-
on thugminded.com right now. Get yourself a beanie. Get yourself a snapback. Yo, my man Bamboo dropped the album. You know what I'm saying? It's out, fully produced by Nicholas Craven. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go check that out. It's called Grand Rise, and it's on all platforms right now.
Spotify and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Apple
Google it.
Music.
all that.
That's what you need to do, Twist. See, if I would have had people showing me this shit when I first, you know what I mean, when I was in the game like that, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't have been so weird, son, because it gets weird out here, son. I promise you.
Trust me.
Shit
Trust
gets
me. Yo,
stupid
speaking
weird.
of getting weird, man, what's all this fucking static between you and homeboy, man? Who's
Yo,
homeboy?
listen,
I don't even
man.
know
I
if you
told,
wanna name his
listen,
name,
nah,
but
hell
I'ma
no,
leave
son.
it
You know,
to
you
you.
know I don't. You know I don't. You heard? You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
son, narcissistic. See, when I first came to the YouTube, a lot of niggas didn't know me on there.
Hold on, it's a lot of Jezebels in
It's a
males
lot
as
of
well, some bitch ass
Jezebels.
niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Jezebel
Some
Bitch
people
ass
call a
niggas.
bitch ass nigga. Word up.
And that's all it really is, son. I slay them. I've done it
But if I
before.
may, just offer some kind of advice, my 2 cents, my humble perspective, nigga. Don't even go back and forth with some because yo, you
Oh, no,
too
no.
great for that. You too
Oh
great
no,
for
let me tell you what I do. I want them to slander. I want them to
Cause I
slay.
heard you wash them niggas, like verbally wash niggas, man.
Yo,
I
this
heard that shit.
is
But
what it is, son.
It just that it seemed to me like a king coming down from his fucking heavenly kingdom to come and fucking smack some bitch ass niggas, bitch ass demons around. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
son.
Hell, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
son.
it's like you shouldn't even have to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't
Just,
gotta tell me that, you heard? Because I'm telling you, this is all by design. Like what I'm doing is strategic. You see, y'all mother flowers
and I
that try to
trust you,
play me.
and I trust you.
You know what they turn out to be? They turn out to be free promo, son. You heard?
Indeed,
Like
indeed.
good or bad. So with all that slander they say, I make them say it. See, first they played me, I play them back. Now we engaging in a war, right?
War.
This is the art of war. Boom. You played me, I got you. Now you're gonna work for me. Since you wanna play me, I'm not going to slander. I'm gonna play you with the truth. I'm just gonna put the mirror in front of your face. This is the narcissist off.
Nah, you got this.
The narcissist gets mad and they go back and they go crazy. Oh, this mother effer this. If you notice, I don't even say these niggas' names. I just clown them and I disappear. So now I disappear. I disengage from the war. Now they're warring with the self while they're saying my name. People say, yo, who the hell is Latin Pain? Why he talking so much about him, right? They come check out my channel. They don't see nothing that this nigga's talking about, and they start rocking with the kids, son.
Say word. That's what's up.
That's all.
needed.
So when you see me
That's what's
souffleing a
needed.
motherfucker, when you see me souffleing one of these bitch ass niggas, the
Yo, my
devil
nigga
sent them.
washed them niggas the other day. Son.
The
I
devil
just
sends
opened up
them.
One of his lives, and yo, my man was just washing niggas.
See, the devil sends them.
Yes.
I just send them back. Oh yeah, keep sending them too. I'm cool
Man,
with
gonna keep
that.
sending them back to
I'm
hell,
cool with
bro.
that. The devil sends them there. See, when you give your life to God, son, they don't let people tell you on the thing, oh, you gotta look like this and talk like this. Nah, son, shut the front door. You know what I'm saying? But you feel me? I don't believe in all that. You know, because yo, they keep forgetting that Jehu killed hundreds of mother flowers. They keep forgetting that Elijah killed prophets upon prophets. Stop acting like God is some fucking weak,
Thank you.
whitewashed hippie in the mountains somewhere,
You know what
and
I'm
he not a
saying?
God of war. Stop that. I don't know it all, but I know what I know. You heard? And that's
All you
not
gotta
true.
do
So
is
people
read
be
the
like,
Bible,
oh,
man. All you got
Oh,
to
yo,
read the Bible,
Pain.
man.
Oh, yo, Pain, why you say that? Pain, yo, chill, son. Like, yo, you better. Yeah, I know I'm better than that, son. You don't know.
I do believe that. I do believe that, God. I do believe that. You know what I'm saying? Probably a 1-2 time is okay, but after that.
That's all I do. Yeah, if you pay attention, boom, boom. When it's necessary, drop a bomb over Baghdad, keep flying away. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that one episode.
And God bless Baghdad, because I didn't really.
I ain't never seen
I got a quick question,
before,
though.
Man.
I got a quick question. For those who don't know, what's Santeria?
Oh, man, son. I don't really like. You know, Santeria is a religious belief that comes from, it's actually Ifa mixed with Catholicism and nature. You know what I'm saying? See it's witchcraft. You heard? So basically, the Yoruban people were taken by the Spaniards, you know what I'm saying, to the island of Borinquen, Cuba, Dominican Republic, you know what I'm saying, to either mine gold or mine sugar fields and stuff like that. They were slaves. They weren't allowed to practice their religion, though. You heard? And neither were the Taino Indians, the natives of those places, right? So what happened was the Indians, or the natives, let me not call them Indians, the natives, the Borinquens, right? The Tainos, they weren't allowed to practice what they practice, you know, just like the birds, the sea, the water, you know, things that they worshiped, that they were grateful for. And the Africans weren't allowed to practice Ifa in the sight of the Spaniards, the colonizers, the slave masters, you know what I'm saying? So what they did was, they told them that they had to take these statues of Saint Lazarus, Jesus, and all these. They've got these statues that even in the Bible says your statues can't save you. Make no likeness, make no images and all that. No graven images and all that, right? But this is, you know, the devil always lying. So they gave them these statues. What the Africans did, and God bless them, but what the Africans did that was wrong, but they didn't know no better, right? Is they took those statues, but they attached their deities, which we call orishas, to those statues to try to hide it. Like, oh, they said we can't practice. Let's just take their statues and call it our names, and they don't know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And then the Spanish language comes in. So Roman Catholicism, the Taino Indians, and the African people through time combine, create Santeria, which is basically, you know what I'm saying, more false images and witchcraft. You know what I mean?
You said something about Yoruba?
Yes, the Yoruban peoples.
Okay, because my cousin, he's into that stuff. You know what I mean?
He's into Ifa.
Ifa, okay, word up.
Ifa is the practice. You heard, the Yoruban people is just a tribe. You know what I'm saying? The tribe of Yoruba.
Would you recommend practicing Ifa?
Not at all. I did, and God took it away from me. You heard? I had to lose my eye to see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Man's a walking testament. You know what I mean?
Appreciate the knowledge.
I wouldn't suggest doing anything that goes against God. So nobody gotta ask me. I just say, yo, get to know God. Read it. Get to know God. You go do that. See, I'm not here to be TD Jakes. I'm not Farrakhan. I'm not none of them. I'm Latin Pain from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to save the world. I'm here to keep it real. So, you know, there's a difference. I'm not asking everybody to ride with me. You know how I do, my nigga. Stony the Brain is dead. Rest in peace. You heard? If you rock with me, you rock with me. I rock with you. I love you. But I ain't telling nobody who to be or how to be it. I'm just saying, don't try to play me with my shit, man.
Word. Lead by example, though. Are you cutting off, King?
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel, man. I don't want to be a preacher, pastor. I want to help people who need my help. So if somebody there, I say joke. You know what I'm saying? You see your brother, his head is down. Yo, put that head up, son. You don't ever let me see you do that again. I'm not going to be nice about it either. I'm going to be real about it. You don't got to hurt nobody to save them, bro.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't gotta, you see all these people with this sugar on their tongue got venom in their teeth, my nigga. So I don't do all that, make believe that we cool shit. You heard?
That one. Yo, my man said what? They got sugar on their tongue, venom in their teeth?
And venom in their teeth, man. So I don't play that. You know? If I say something that hurts your feelings, I don't like hurting feelings. Maybe you should break down what I'm mad about and break down why he would do that, and maybe it's good for you. Think about it. You know, that's why they say
it's just if
the
they
truth
had a
hurts.
little bit of empathy. You know what I'm saying? It's all.
This is empathy.
Exactly,
or else I wouldn't reach.
People need to be a little bit more human, you know what I'm saying? And just
you see, you could be sensitive. Everything has a time and a place, right? Everything, you know, you can't run up on a baby, start barking, yo, wipe your head. Nah, you got to teach, right? So sometimes you got to be gentle. God said to be as wise as the serpent, as gentle as the dove, right?
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? So even when I'm talking to most people,
as gentle as the dove, brother.
So even when I'm just talking to people, even the people that piss me off, I do things strategically. See, I don't want my anger to cause me to sin. And I know that it can. I grew up with a broken heart. I know that I could bug out and I could fuck it all up. I know that I can. So what I like to do.
Nigga said he grew up with a broken heart. I relate to this nigga so much. I feel like this nigga my he from the BX. I represented the PX. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's like my twin from another country. Yo, you choppy right now. We can't even see you. Disappeared, man. Tap back in if anything, bro. You know
Why is brother though?
Yeah, man, cause he been through it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I relate. It's like people who go through it, they kind of know the truth more than people that ain't been through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did the wisdom.
Yeah, bro. It's like,
Did the wisdom. I mean. Wisdom,
it's like a lot of people that's in comfortable positions in society. They're just basically living in an illusion, you know, and they believe that. You know what I'm saying? But when you go through the real shit, the real life, you start to see that you know, it's not that illusion is an illusion. This shit is a lie, you know.
Man, I had experience.
Yo, if anything, tap back in, God. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you at. You disappeared, but tap back in if anything, man. Yo, in the meantime, like, share, subscribe. You already know Black Messiah Talkz. I'm hearing myself. It's driving me fucking crazy. If anything, when he get back in, I'm gonna tap back in, you know?
I could listen to this man talk for hours, yo.
Yo, that's my brother, man. That's my brother, man. He got a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of wisdom to share.
Yeah.
I always told him, yo, he should write a book or a movie, man.
I told him the same thing still. When I was hearing his Rikers Island, I was at one point, like when I first heard about him, I was watching all his
stories.
Yeah, his stories about Rikers Island, the Penn, upstate New York, or wherever in the States he was at, you know what I mean? And he's a mad interesting brother with a lot to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I feel like he's hip hop in the flesh, you know what I'm saying? He's
I'd have to agree, you know what I'm saying?
That's hip hop in the flesh indeed. Yeah, man, I wanted to ask him a few questions, but if he tapped in, cool. If not, you know, we'll catch him back on the rebound. But it's good that we got into the Santeria. You know what I'm saying? Because next week, inshallah, we're gonna have my man Ace, Art Craft Immaculate. We gonna tap into the Solomon, King Solomon, and all the demons, and the 72 chief demons and their legions. And how he controlled them and how he manipulated them and how he had them working for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking forward for the day where, you know, we bringing all these wise brothers together, you know what I'm saying? All these wise brothers together. Yo, my man Quasi White, what up, though? Diamond Stitch. Hey, yo, Deuteronomy 32, 39 to 41, King James Version. Says, see now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
That's a powerful verse.
That's real. That's real. That kind of remind me of vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Yeah, man, that Book of Kings, man, I love that Book of Kings. You know what they did to that Jezebel? They tore her ass up.
Yeah, what happened to her in the end?
Yeah, she died in the middle of the streets for the dogs to eat, man.
Oh, where the dogs ate her?
Yeah. as predicted by one of the prophets. I'm not sure if it was Elijah or what, I forget, but you know, it was dope because he predicted it. He said, yo, she gonna die a death where the dogs is gonna rip her apart, rip her to pieces in the middle of the streets.
She corrupted one of the newer kings, not newer, but like one of the kings after King Solomon, if I'm not mistaken.
Can't call it. It's possible. It's definitely possible.
I think she made him take some dude's land, something like that. Someone didn't want to give up his land to the king. She talked him into murdering him to take his land.
You still reading the Bible?
To be honest with you, this whole supreme mathematics.
Nah, of course, it took over your life.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really
Shout
focused
out,
on.
Peace to the gods and the earth, yo.
Yeah, peace to the gods and the earths. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been focused on memorizing my supreme mathematics, but I definitely remember a lot of stuff that I watched in videos on YouTube and whatever. I didn't get to that part yet. I'm still on. What book am I on now? Leviticus, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't be a quitter, whatever you do.
I ain't no quitter. I'm always gonna get back to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but
please do, because it's a lot of wisdom packed. And you just get into the good parts, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Leviticus and all that. That's the boring part, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Like the first two, I say that respectfully. The first two chapters, to me, is kind of boring, you know?
True.
But then you get into the good shit, especially when you get into the judges, kings, start getting into the King David and the King Solomon's.
That's what I want to get to, you know what I'm saying?
That's that meat. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly, right?
Yeah. Yo, Latin Pain, where you at, kid? Worst come to worst, we catch him on a rebound.
I'm at numbers, pardon self.
Numbers
11.
Numbers is getting interesting. Interesting.
Bro, I learned about the Nazarite, you know what I'm saying?
The Nazarite, the offspring of King David.
I believe that's 7 or 8. Number 7 or 8. Definitely a lot of wisdom in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? You just passed me the Quran, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed. A lot of wisdom in there too, but
a lot of stuff to read, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff to read.
The Bible was always yeah, man. Yo, come back in, G. Come back in. Hold on, let me see if I can reach him on this phone, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, every time, let's just say I tap in with the Christian brothers or the Muslim brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could always break it down for me by word, you know what I'm saying?
But it's
which is dope.
It's about when you read it.
Yeah.
You know, especially as God.
Yeah.
And especially as an Israelite, you get the true interpretation of the word. You know what I'm saying?
Because you take the time to break it down in your mind, right?
The way I see this, like, the way I saw it for me, why it was so helpful for me, respectfully, is because when I read it, you know, I wasn't expecting it, man. I was just reading it. I said, I'm gonna read this book from beginning to the end. I'm gonna read one chapter a day. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, it get interesting, so you read more, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing that really, really, really captivated me is that when you read these stories, it's like, to me, I recognize my ancestors. I recognize myself, because the way I would react, like, it's like he said, these people, these Jezebels, they'll make you feel like you crazy, like you wrong. They'll make you feel like you fucked up, you know?
Devalue you?
Yeah, because you're this and you're that but when you read you know what I'm saying, you reading the Bible and you're seeing, the prophets reacted the same way, bro. And sometimes, and even in certain cases, you know what I'm saying, that spirit, that Holy Spirit or whatever it was, because that's debatable, you know what I'm saying, based on interpretation, but they saying it was the Holy Spirit that was leading the Exodus with Moses, as a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night, right? So even that thing that was leading him, that Holy Spirit, even him, he acted the way I act or reacted when faced with certain situations, you know what I mean? Like one of the main ones that come to my mind is when, Moses' brother and sister, Moses' sisters talking shit about Moses to his brother, Aaron, you know what I'm saying? And she talking shit about him, whatever. Man, you know, that pillar of smoke, fire, whatever Holy Spirit told Moses, yo. Nah, he ain't even tell him nothing. He just came. He said, I think it was something like, I can't remember it clearly, but something about, yo, he told Aaron, yo. Oh, no. So the Holy Spirit go tell Moses, yo, tell your brother and sister that I tell them to go to the Holy of Holies, the tabernacle, right? Tell them to go to the Holy of Holies, that tent, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got a message for them or something like that. So he goes and tell them, yo, go to the Holy of Holies. They get there, the pillar of smoke descends upon them, right? And he starts speaking to them. Yo, how do you think you gonna talk about my prophet, my messenger, without me knowing? You know what I'm saying? And he started talking to her, and he was like, yo, he was getting more, like, the more he was talking, like, it's hard for me to explain, right? But the more he was talking, like, let's say if you're trying to rebuke somebody, right?
Break that down, what that means, though.
Yeah, rebuke. Like, let's say if you're trying to, like, somebody trying to violate you, right? And you just trying to, like, yo, you're trying to rebuke that, yo, like, fuck out of here with that shit, right?
Okay, true.
It's like, if you're trying to rebuke somebody and the person stick around and they still don't see they're wrong, they still don't see what they did was wrong, they still don't understand, you know, if it's still not getting through to them, you might want to get violent.
True.
You know, it's just a natural instinct. You trying to explain something to somebody. You know what come to my mind? Like when an old black mother trying to teach a young black boy something.
True.
She try to tell him 2 + 2. Now, if you got 10 oranges and I take away 7, how many oranges you got left? Kid say 4, scared to death. She repeat the question in a louder voice. If he still get it wrong, she repeat the question in an even louder voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if she if he get it wrong again, she might smack him, she might hit him. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I know a lot of people out there can relate to that, you know what I'm saying?
Or like how in the Bible they say God made the floods, or he brought the plagues. He would discipline people in his own way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's exactly my point. It's like, yo, the more he was explaining to her in that tent, the more he was getting pissed off.
Yeah.
And the more he got pissed off, I felt like it could have turned violent. But what he did, the pillar of smoke just disappeared, bro. So that's like, yo, man, let me get out of here before I catch a body type shit. That's the type of, like, I could relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's what I would have felt at that moment. You know what I mean? So
he was merciful.
yeah, man, you know, it's real, man. It's real. So just reading it, it also stimulated my third eye. Like I was there. Like I could relate to situations. Like even this story I'm telling you right now is like I'm telling you out of memory. Like I was there. Like it's vague, but I could remember the main parts of it. You know what I'm saying? But word. Let me see what my man's saying over here. Blessings. I'm here, just came off the job still. Peace to Quasi White, you heard?
Peace,
check
Quasi
out
White.
Stitch. See my man Latin.
For a second, right?
Yeah, me too. I gotta go to the pitch, my nigga.
I'll beat you.
Yo. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, because I wanted to ask my brother more questions like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's hip hop's 50th anniversary, August 11th. Huh?
We're gonna do part 2.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. You know.
Good story, man.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. You know, that's my brother. It's like he's always, matter of fact, go check out his podcast. I've been on there a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Real life, real spit, you know what I'm saying? Latin Pain in the building. It's a wise brother right there, man.
The story I was into it.
Yeah, man, you know, but that's the thing. He from the Bronx, so I wanted to ask him, like, you know, hip hop, you know, not today, but this year's the 50th anniversary of hip hop, August 11th. So I really wanted to just, you know, tap in with my brother from the Bronx and see if he can, like, you know, walk us through it. You know what I'm saying? Like how it was growing up, because I know how I grew up over here in Montreal, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to see how different it was. What was the contrast of growing up in the Bronx with the hip hop all up in the air, G? Because that shit was like different, bro. That shit was live. You know what I mean? Hip hop, you know, that shit saved my life. That shit saved a lot of people's lives. Hip it to the hopper, and you just don't stop her. Also, I want to say a rising power to Old Dirty Bastard. You know, I miss a lot of the gods, man. I miss a lot of the gods. I wanna say a resurrecting power to my brother Malik Killah. You know, Malik Killah. I miss the gods. But I know they be back soon. You know, they be back real soon. You know, in the Bible they speak about the rise of the dead. We're gonna get into that topic soon. I feel like, you know, every time I put it out there, y'all ain't ready, but soon y'all gonna be ready because shit going on in the States. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into that, take a little pee-pee. You understand what I'm saying? All right, I'll be back though.
Yo. So what's Quessy saying? Blessings, I'm here, just came from the job still. Oh man, it's good. You gotta put in that work, you know what I mean? You gotta take your knowledge and then do the wisdom, you know what I mean? The wise words and actions, you know what I mean? Wise ways, words, and actions, you feel me? So what's the deal, Mastermind? You've been quiet.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah, nothing new?
How was your weekend?
My week, I did the album release party, you know what I'm saying? Some people came through, showed love, you know what I mean? We raised up some money for the orphanage. You know what I mean, all praises due. It was nice, you know, wasn't too much people that showed up, I'll be honest, but the group that showed up, you could tell like it was it was intimate, it was good energy, you know what I mean? Love, you know what I mean? Like we ended up giving out food to whoever came through, the vegan snacks from Copper Branch, you know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Showbiz. And it inspired me to do more to give back. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be what I'm gonna focus on probably for the rest of my career, you know what I'm saying?
I have a question. On this album, what is your best track that you love?
It's a good question. So for real, like there's two songs that come to mind, for real. There's Planting Trees. I feel is the most important song on the album or the EP.
For some reason.
Because of the message, the deep spiritual message that's enrooted in the song. And also the fact that I'm the first MC to mix up the tree planting culture, which I was actually a real tree planter, you know what I'm saying? Out in the forest, you know what I mean? I brought Action Man at one point, you know what I mean? With the hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So if you watch the video for that, it's real nice. It was filmed in the forest on a job tree planting, whereas like basically what we're doing all day is planting those type of pine trees that you would see in the forest all day.
Christmas trees, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But it's also a metaphor for how I'm planting trees in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Every song, let's say every word that has wisdom within it is a tree being planted. And a lot of times, you know, when the seed is planted, people aren't ready right away to receive it. But eventually, the tree still grows anyways.
Not always. There's a parable about that.
Not always though, but
the soil gotta be fertile.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know, the mind gotta be an open mind. You know.
That's true. But
you never underestimate the power of planting a seed, nonetheless.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, right? I think about all the knowledge and the wisdom that I've received over the years, right? And a lot of times, like when I received it right away, I wasn't ready in that moment to put it to use, but it was there nonetheless. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And then when the moment came when I was ready, it was there. You know what I'm saying? And I used it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now also the song West End, right? Has a lot of swagger. You know what I mean? If you listen to the beat, has a lot of swagger, especially with my brother King K on it. He brought a whole different element, right? Which no disrespect. I got love for the king, you know what I'm saying? But it was a little bit on the ignorant side of things, on the sense of like it was like a straight drug dealer bars, but it brought in those people, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And they're the ones who need it. They're the ones who need
We most of us come from that.
Oh, I come from that, you know what I'm saying? I don't. We all come from that, let's just say, most of us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he brought in the people that need the help, you know what I'm saying? Which was important. And like I said, the song has a lot of swagger and it's a dope tune. But also, too, in the same breath, Hectic was also a very important song, you know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga gonna name all the songs off the CD, guy. This nigga fucked up and asked him a bad question.
No, it was a great question, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just fucking around, yo. But listen, man, I wanna underline the fact that, you know, you said that you're the first MC to really do a song about planting trees. But I wanna underline the fact that MCing, that's what real MCing is about. It's about doing a topic that's never been done before.
Exactly.
We gotta talk about things that's never been spoken about before.
Is it the proper word is pioneer?
Pioneering.
Yeah.
You gotta pioneer some shit in
Exactly.
life. You know, you gotta. It doesn't matter. It's not always about, oh, let me do what's popular right now. Let me do what's hot right now.
It should never be about that though.
Yeah, like you
know what I'm saying?
like, but I ain't mad at you if you do it once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, that's not what the MC and shit is about. That's rap.
That's what separates you from other artists, right? Because if not, it's like you're just gonna be like everybody else, and you're gonna fall into that realm.
That rappity rap realm.
And then the sad part about it is, if you don't have the dollars to back it up, right? And you'll never be taken seriously. You'll be a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Facto.
And I'll tell you this, right? I may not have the most money, the most dollars. You know what I mean? But I got the most heart. You know what I'm saying? And I got the, you know what I mean?
Me, if I have a lot of riches, I'm riches in life forever.
I'm righteous. I don't got riches. I got righteous.
My riches is life forever, which means, that's a quote from Bob Marley, which means I'm rich in spirit, man. I'm rich in life, man. I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? All praise be to the Most High, who is who I am, you know? So it's like, yo, listen, man, I can't be nothing less than thankful. I can't be nothing less than thankful and gracious for this moment right here. Because I am here.
Let me say something too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I sold my slave chains, you know what I mean? Because I shine, you know what I mean? I shine, you know what I mean? That's why I sold my slave chains. And my chains that I used to wear, they're slave chains, you know what I mean? Because I slaved for those chains, you know what I mean? I sold poison to people for those chains, you understand what I'm saying? So that's real, you know what I mean?
Shining like the Thug Minded logo. Shining like the fucking CD Grand Rising, you heard?
Just know, it ain't about how much jewelry you got that makes you special, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
You are the jewelry, you know what I mean? So who are you? You know what I mean?
Know thyself.
Know thyself, you know what I mean? Know thyself.
Yo, in a couple days, y'all, Bamboo Twigs gonna open for Killah Priest. I'm gonna be sharing the stage with them. Killah Priest, yo. Killah Priest, yo. Bible, Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth. The legendary, yo.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an honor, right?
Most definitely an honor, you know what I'm saying? He's in my top 5, listen to him daily on my playlist, you know what I'm saying? And he, to me, like out of all the Wu-Tang Clan, I think he went in the most about knowledge of self, you know what I mean? In the sense that like he talked about the Israelite side of things. He talked about the Dr. York side of things. He talked about the 5%er side of things.
He's even on some Bible, Bible side of things.
But that's the Israelite still, you know what I mean? Like,
indeed.
But definitely, yeah, like.
But it could be interpreted as Christian.
True.
So,
True,
yeah,
that's a fact.
man.
That's a fact.
Yo, I know you ain't asking me if I'm a yachty, but nah, you know I'm Cape Verdean, brother. Cape Verdean. I don't know if you're asking me or if you're asking Bamboo.
Oh yeah, well, my father's from Venezuela and my grandfather's from Martinique and my mother's Irish. You know what I'm saying? So my father's half basically, as they would say, Latino or Native South American, which is black still.
Afro-Latino.
And half Afro-Caribbean technically, because my grandfather's from Martinique, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, my mother's is a Caucasian woman of Irish descent who was born in Montreal, you know what I'm saying?
But I know you a Yachty.
Oh yeah, Yachty, man.
Wait, she white. It's my brother, man.
Word. That's
Shout out to my brother in Jamaica right now, 12 Gauge, man. 12 Gauge shout out. We're gonna get him on the show eventually, man. I miss my brother too. That's another brother I miss. I miss a lot. Yo, listen, man. As a real brother in society, in the world today, 2023, they took a lot of my heart from me, man. This world, this devil done took a lot of my heart from me, a lot of pieces of my heart from me, man. They took my brothers, they took my friends. I lost some people to man. You know, so it's like I'm missing a lot. You know, I'm missing a lot. You know what I mean? And I try not, you know, as a real nigga, like I try not to like, you know, try to be too sentimental about shit. You know what I'm saying? But like when you have a moment to really think about it, it's like, yo, shit, I miss my people, man. I miss my people because we was a unit, man. We was a movement. You know, we still are, but it's like, it's just hard to really, display or really showcase our true power when we're far apart. You know what I'm saying? This is why I strive. My striving is to unite my peoples. You know, my striving is to unite my peoples. You know what I'm saying? There was once upon a time, you know, action was an acronym, you know, AKSHUN. It was an acronym that I came up with early in the game when I was super young. And it was African King, single-handedly uniting niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
That's hard. I won't front.
And it's a dream for me, man. Like, for real, my heart longs for that. You know, my heart longs for that as a deer pants for water, for fresh water from the brooks. You know, my heart longs for that. You know, it bleeds for that. You know, I miss all my people, even some dead, you know, because, listen, I'm getting spiritual now. I don't know why I'm going into the spiritual realm, probably because I smoked some. That's what usually happens, but usually happens right while I'm smoking or after I smoke, but now we're a little bit delayed, but it's okay. I'm gonna still tap into it, right? Yo, listen, man, they speak on and I was just talking about the dead rising again, you know what I'm saying? I got a song on Jihad Volume, Thug Minded Volume 3 called Bring Back the Dead, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yo, listen, in the Bible they say the dead shall rise again. And in the Quran they say that the dead shall rise again, you know? And I can't wait for that moment, yo. I can't wait for that moment because you know, and it's a lot of people, like in the Quran, it says, it's a lot of people that's like, yo, hold on, you trying to tell me that, yo, after I'm dead, I shall be raised again? It's like, yo, the Bible and the Quran, the answer is, yo, listen, we cause a rich, fertile land and soil to become desert and barren. But a few years later, or however long it takes, we cause that dry, desert, barren land to revive again. So we do the same thing for y'all. In so many words, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm looking forward to that moment because I miss all of them. I miss them all. I'm like Prodigy. I miss all of them. I miss the dead. I wish the dead. Well, please come back. I need your help. And if anybody out there got somebody deceased, I know you feel the same. The spirit gonna live through me. Veterans Memorial, right?
Yeah. I'd like to add on.
Please do, God.
Like, you know, it ain't only about the physical dead, but there are brothers and sisters that are mentally dead right now.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a certain degree of separation between the gods and the 85%ers, you know what I'm saying? Like the dumb, deaf, and blind, the mentally dead, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And as gods, right? The only way we're going to be able to unite our people, because they're still our people nonetheless, I mean, even if they're lost, right? Is through understanding, being humble, and being merciful, you know what I'm saying? So that's I had to throw that in there, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, right? It's like we're gonna have to be very merciful because they don't know what, like, some of them know what they're doing, but some of them are taken over by spirits, like bad spirits, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed, but this is why, the Bible is so powerful because, and the Quran, I forget which one it was. I think it's the Bible, but it says how the grace period is over, God. The grace period is over. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I think it's somewhere in the Bible they say, yo, they gonna make sure before Revelation, before the last day, they gonna make sure that the word, motherfucker, that the word, man, the gospel, the gospel of eternal life, the gospel of good, man, is gonna be spread to the four corners of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the heathens have no more excuses now, man. But it's people that is prideful. It's people that is stubbornly evil and prideful. Where it's like, yo, they gonna die with their flesh. They gonna die with their sin. They gonna cling. They addicted to it. They identify with it. They identify with that flesh.
Some can't be saved, you know what I mean?
You can't save everybody.
But the thing is too, is like there is ones out there still that can be saved.
Those are the ones we do it for.
Yeah.
It's a fact. My prophecy has always been bamboo twigs. I tell you this in private. I tell you this shit in public. My prophecy has always been bamboo twigs. You the one. You the one. You the Neo for the final call. Because in my humble perspective, God is so merciful. God is so merciful because, yo, listen, man, I thought I was merciful. I thought the mercy of the Most High God was in me. And it is. But like, wow. He's still like, his mercy surprises me. Let's just say that. The mercy of the Most High God surprises me. It impresses me. Even though it's within me or in wherever within you, it surprises me, because, man, oh man, they had time, they had their grace period, they had so much, but now I feel like personally, like I said, my personal prophecy is you the Neo for the final call. Let's spread the word to the best we can. Those that follow after you now, good. Everybody after that, they doomed.
Gotta lead by example, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those who
teach one, you know what I mean?
Those who follow you by example, you lead by example. Those who gonna follow that example is saved.
It's like they said, the student chooses the master or something like that. No, how does it work?
When the student is ready, the master shall appear. But
there you go.
But now it's over. They need to choose up now because this is the last train. This is my prophecy. This is the last train. Y'all niggas see, my brother Latin Pain was on earlier talking about it's the last day. You know what I'm saying? It's the last days, you know what I'm saying? Indeed, it's the last days. Y'all see what's going on in the States?
You know what I
mean? Yeah, man.
Now is the time. That's a fact. Like, don't wait. Don't wait till next month. Don't wait till next year to change your life. Change your life right now, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on in the States right now? They preparing. Yo, fam, mark my words, they preparing the downfall of the States right now. They preparing it. Like all you see in Revelation, they preparing all of that right now. They getting ready for the downfall of Babylon. China gonna take over. And from there, you could follow along to Revelation to see what happens next. Oh shit, it's right at the doorstep. Yo, listen, zombie apocalypse and all that. Y'all niggas keep thinking I'm playing. Keep thinking I'm joking and fucking around, bro. Zombie apocalypse, man.
But they talk about that in Revelation, though? Just curious.
Yo, listen. Wasn't we just talking about the dead shall rise again?
Okay, true.
It's gonna mix in with all of that. And you talking about mentally dead. It's gonna mix in.
Well, the mentally dead are about already, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They're gonna be the main population of the zombie apocalypse. Mentally dead. When you're mentally dead, that means that you're mentally dead. That means something else come and take over your mentally your body because you're mentally
dormant.
dead. Yeah, you mentally dead. So some other mental force is gonna come and take over your mental force and control your body.
It's like a car, you know what I'm saying? That no one's driving and
the
then
driver's dead.
the
So another driver come in, an evil one, and he gonna crash that whip up for you.
basically, you know what I'm saying? Basically. It's a serious episode today, you know what I mean?
Super serious, man.
It's real serious. That's why you see Bamboo kind of like quiet in the corner, like with a serious look on his face, like, cause it's a serious episode today, you know what I mean? It ain't a joke, you know what I mean?
Indeed, and that's why, you know, I felt it, because that's why I asked y'all, like, yo, how was this week for y'all? It's like it's kind of like it's in the air, you know? It's in the air, man. It's in the air, those spiritual things, man. It's that warfare. That warfare is going on, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual warfare. But, you know, the war's already won. You know what I'm saying? The war's already won. I'm just happy that I'm on a victorious side. All praise be, all praises due. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All praises due. You know what I'm saying? We on the victorious side. Black Messiah Talks. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
You my money, not playing.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Shout out to Quasi. Shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Word up, shout out to Quasi, you know what I'm saying?
Diamond Stitch in the building.
Diamond Stick.
For your personal, custom-made furniture needs.
That's fly. Custom furniture?
Custom, pretty much anything.
That's boss.
You heard? My man Quasi White, man, that's my word. Check out mtlstreets.com for your latest updates on entertainment.
Word up.
This nigga yawning. You know that's not. You know that's not
Past
good.
my bedtime, nigga.
Yeah, you know
right?
that's not good for the podcast, right? You know that's not good, right?
Yeah, fuck off, nigga.
Yeah, fuck
Respectfully.
off. This nigga telling me to fuck off, nigga. Nah, nigga, fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, it's real, man.
This nigga, it's like this nigga invites you to come see his movie. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come watch my movie, right? And then he yawning in front of his own movie, falling asleep in front of his own movie. That's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you don't want to go out like that, guy. You know what I'm saying? But we Black Messiah Talks, we understand, we know what it is. And another thing that I also wanted to bring up, yo, listen, don't y'all niggas love the way the black and gold, just the colors, the whole color scheme matching up? This nigga dressed up like a bumblebee, you know what I'm saying? And I'm dressed up like, you know, whatever I'm dressed up at, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I like the whole black and gold, plus the background. Love that shit.
Because we gold, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's why I don't need to rock no gold, because I am gold, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, that's real, man.
You know what I mean?
That's real. Yo.
My heart is golden, you know what I mean? And my heart is my superpower, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Kindness is my superpower, you know what I mean?
Indeed. You know, my superpower is prayer. You know, that's my superpower. Prayer, you know what I'm saying? But prayer is not what people think prayer is. You know, I wanna say prayer. I wanna specify to the people that my type of true prayer is visualization. You know, to visualize with your third eye, see it clear. Like it's like the
Understanding.
Yeah, exactly. See it clearly in your third eye.
Clear mental image.
And then when you see that clear mental image, bring it about with that love and that gratitude in your heart. You magnetize that shit. It's a magnetic force. All of that shit is broken down in the lessons.
Yeah.
Even in the mathematics, in the first mathematics, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But this shit I've been telling motherfuckers for a minute now. So come on, man. Come on. Join the train. If it ain't through me, join through him. Because if not through him, nigga, you fucked up and you missed the bus.
Just know this, right? All this shit that you're praising right now that's like being promoted, being a gangster, having the flyest clothes, the flyest jewelry, the flyest cars, that shit's gonna lead you to a real bad place. You're gonna be fucked up in the game, you know what I'm saying?
That shit is dead.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's lame. Let's just say that. I'm gonna say it.
It's corny now.
It's corny, lame, all that shit. And I ain't no hater, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, right? The ladies that are gonna fuck with you, right? They ain't gonna be fucking with you for you. They're gonna be fucking with you for what you got. You know what I'm saying? So the women ain't gonna be true with you. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna have true love for you. You know what I'm saying? Which at the end of the day, what's gonna happen? They're gonna stab you in the back. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna leave you for a nigga with more.
Exactly, because there's always gonna be a brother who got more money, you know what I'm saying, around the corner, you know what I'm saying?
It's a fact. But
Your homies ain't even riding with you like that, you know what I'm saying?
But there's never gonna be another you.
Exactly, yo. So be yourself. At the end of the day, you be yourself, that'll get you so far, because then you'll know who really fucks you for you. You know what I'm saying? Even me in this hip-hop game, right? A lot of people fuck with me for the moves I make and not for who I am, you know what I'm saying?
Speak on it.
And that's a fact, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the love I'm getting right now is a love for the work I put in, not love for me of who I am, you know what I'm saying? And I recognize that, you know what I'm saying? Only people that really love me are the ones who I see face to face on a daily basis, who I know they love me for me, you know what I'm saying? And not for what I do, you know what I'm saying? But imagine if I was on some physical flex and shit, which I used to be. You could go look at my old videos and stuff like that. You'll see how I used to be, you know what I mean? I was dumb, deaf, and blind as well.
Walking testament. We all walking testaments, man.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing to see the growth, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
You grow up and you learn.
Exactly, King.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to his new shit because I want to tell y'all niggas something, man. Bam, listen. And he got a lot, you got a lot of work out there on the internet. You got a lot of music, a lot of videos already, right?
That's a fact.
Nigga been putting in work, but like none of that shit to me is like, none of that shit really is. Like, I know you feel me. Listen, it's dope. Go check it out. Go check, listen. Go check out, it's fire, man. It's fire. It's lit, you know? Everybody, the whole city,
no, you know what?
The whole city bump into it. Hold on.
Let me finish.
My chest. The whole city bump into this shit, man. This Bamboo Twigs. Everybody know he next. Everybody know he the one. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? But, however, to me, you know, I'm an OG in this shit, man. I seen a lot of come and I seen a lot of go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I peeped it from early who he is, who you is. But all this music that you have, it's dope. But the shit that come after this here, that's what the fuck I'm excited about. This is the shit that gonna get me breakdancing again. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't breakdanced since I was like 4 years old.
No, listen to me though.
I ain't breakdanced since I was like fucking 5, 6, 7, 8 years old,
add on,
nigga.
you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, can I finish my thought, please? I'm almost done,
finish,
man. I'm almost done.
Finish.
This is the shit that's gonna make me start breakdancing again because, you know, hip hop is returning. The original source of real hip hop is returning. The gods is returning. And they returning through us. And it's a beautiful fucking thing. And I'm happy. And I give all praises due. You understand? And I give great thanks forevermore. Because I'm a nigga that's been waiting a long time. And I'm happy. So I'm about to start breakdancing again, you heard? I never been to breakdance. I always been an MC. But I'm gonna start breakdancing again. I'm gonna come put my B-boy shoes back on, all right?
Let me add on.
Please do, God.
Like, let's just say this, and let's just say the project right before this, The Essence, right?
Yeah.
And a few songs on The Essence, right? Anything before that, right, is poison, you know what I mean? I'll be honest with y'all, it's poison, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't say that.
No, but let me break it down though, and this is my humble opinion. Everybody can have their own opinion. I'm glorifying being a criminal, you understand what I'm saying? Even though, yeah, I'm talking about my life, whatever, I'm expressing myself, all that shit. That's all good and cool and all that shit, right? But a story without a moral of the story, it's like the movie Scarface, right? Look what happened to Scarface at the end of the movie, you know what I mean? So if I make a song that doesn't like have that ending where Scarface gets murdered and all this shit and you see the end result of it, right? Then it's poison, you know what I mean? The kids are gonna like listen to that shit and think that's life, you know what I mean? Now, by the grace of Allah, you know what I'm saying? I made it out the drug game in one piece, you know what I mean? I knew when to, like gambling, you know what I mean? I knew when to take my cards out, you know what I'm saying? And it was all meant to be mathematically, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, right? I'll tell y'all, being a criminal ain't where it's at, you know what I'm saying? Be a loving, kind, great person. Protect yourself, you know, preserve yourself. You know what I mean? And your family, your loved ones, all that good stuff. But yo, this whole like, being a gangster and shit, Yo,
that shit is corny. That shit is
you could
dead.
be a warrior though.
Could
You know what I'm saying?
be a warrior for the right cause.
Yeah, but you know, like
right now, you being a warrior for the wrong cause.
where don't glorify selling poison to people.
So,
you know what
I
I'm
just wanna add on to that and say it would have been poison. It would have been poison.
Okay.
What saved it is that you are the moral of the story.
Ah.
The song there's no moral to that story. You know what I'm saying? In that song. However, the walking testament, you
This
know,
is the moral of the story, right?
Yeah, that's the moral of the story, the final product.
That's
what
true,
we see
Lord.
right
That's
here.
true, Lord.
Yeah, indeed. So that's what saves it, and that's the great part.
That's
the
peace.
best
You know what I mean?
Yeah, indeed. And the same for me. I wanna say same for me because
for you, God.
you know, you know what I'm saying? I've been quiet for a minute, but my music dropping too. I'm just enjoying watching my brother shine right now. I'm enjoying his journey. I'm enjoying watering his seed, you know what I'm saying? His plant, whatever. And but soon y'all gonna see I got some shit. And we got some shit together, and y'all gonna see, man. You know what I'm saying? So, on that note, I think that's pretty much it. Yo, listen, my man's is opening for Killah Priest. You know what I'm saying? Opening for Killah Priest.
This Friday, yo, holla at me for tickets, yo.
Holla for tickets. You know what I'm saying? We got Grand Rising available on all platforms. We got the CDs. Holla at them through the Instagram.
And we got a lot of great stuff that we're not gonna let you guys know yet. But just know there's a lot of great stuff in store, you know what I mean?
Indeed,
Dope
coming soon.
stuff,
Coming
you know what I
soon.
mean?
This nigga, you 10 hours late, nigga. This nigga mastermind is 20 million hours late. Oh, you had.
I already put it the last
Oh
time.
shit, my bad. Okay, let me shut the fuck up and retract my statement. How about that?
It's not the first
And offer my sincere apologetics. All right. Peace to Mastermind. Yo, listen, we got the CD out. All platforms. Go holler at them if you want the physical copy.
Right.
Ship that shit out to you. Zam.
Yeah, man, anywhere.
Thugminded.com. Go check out the beanies. Snapbacks forever available. YLM. Hoodies.
Young Legends
You heard?
Mafia.
Everything available. The Bomba Blood Clot.
You see it.
Go check out mtlstreets.com for your latest updates on entertainment, local rappers, and all this other international shit.
And MCs, you know what I mean?
You heard?
When Bamboo Twigs is on the page, it's MCs. I don't know about the other guys though.
And Action Man too, you heard? Yeah.
And Action Man too,
we don't
Action
know
Man
about them
too.
other niggas. But yeah, you already know MTL to the world, for what it's worth.
Peace.
Are we forgetting something? Oh, yo, I want to thank my brother Latin Pain.
Oh, word.
You know
Thank you,
what I'm
Latin Pain. That was
Salute
peace.
to Latin Pain, you know what I'm saying? Go check out his platform. Real life, real spit. You know what I'm saying? With Latin Pain.
Yeah.
No bullshit. So, yo, is that it, folks?
That's all, folks.
All right, y'all. Peace to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Love, light, life. We love y'all. And why I feel like I'm missing something, forgetting something.
What is the word of the day?
What's the word for the day?
Jezebel, motherfucker.
Oh, fucking Jezebel. Beware the Jezebel. Hold on.
Yeah.
We got our last comment on the chat. Yo, Action, I would like to work on Thug Minded back. Woo. Yo, we're going to make that happen, King. That's a great idea. We're going to have them Thug Minded backpacks available for the summertime, for the back to school.
For the youth, them, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for the back to school. Yo, that's a great idea. Yo.
That's peace.
Y'all appreciate you, God. Appreciate you. Yo, salute. We're going to work on the Thug Minded backpacks. Yo, check out Diamond Stitch. Diamond Stitch.
Yeah.
Diamond Stitch. Matter of fact, promote your shit on the chat next time, man. If you got a website or wherever you want people to reach you at, you heard? My brother, Quasi White, Diamond Stitch, you heard? Again and again. MTLstreets.com, Thugminded.com.
Thug Minded.
You know what I'm saying? Black Messiah Talkz Podcast. We out, man. Peace and blessings.
Peace.
Salute. Carlito the Kid. Send that X.
Yeah. We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math. We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math.
Children of the Most High, original Israelites, not Israelians. Look within, see the light. We colonized by aliens, some call them fallen angels. Low-dimensional beings, only moving in angles. Never straightforward, only sideways. Spineless, snake-skin, reptilian race. Cause of a crime wave against universal law. Third rock from the sun, right here, right now. But trust the war's already won before it ever begun. The Most High's will is done, as above, so below. Love is love, we all one. As within, so without. Exhale, inhale. Count your breaths and your blessings escape from your inner hell. The physical's a reflection of that which is spiritual. Know thyself and you'll know all individuals. Everything is everything. Overcome the ego and manifest heaven on earth. We God people.
We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math. We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math.
We the righteous teachers turn rich, screaming power to the people, raising a firm fist. Health is wealth, but when will our people learn this? See, knowledge is power, and without it we worthless. So what's our purpose upon this earth? Civilize the uncivil, but begin with yourself first. Realizing the spiritual cause behind all things, seen and unseen. Creator of all beings, clean and unclean. I am that I am, it's all in the math, nigga. Unlimited features, original graph. You live according to flesh and you don't know the half. That's why every time you come around us, we just laugh. It's funny, but it's no joke, you black devils. Running out of time, it's too late to backpedal. You a traitor, manipulator, a faker, and a hater. But behold, truth be told, time to meet your maker.
We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math. We the gods, understand that. The best part, we demand that. We the pro-righteous teachers, unlimited features, original graph. I'm not lying, yo, it's all in the math.